Okay, so we're going to refer to one of the data files from chapter 3, which can be found under chapter files. So you should see them under the chapter 03 zipped file. So it's under chapter files. So those are the files I'm going to be using for this particular session. So I'll give you a minute or two to download them, and I'll pause the video in the meantime. So once you've downloaded them, under the chapter 03 folder you should see sample photos.html and at least 4 other images, which are all JPEGs. And when you launch that HTML file in one of your browsers, this is what it should look something like. It should look something like this. So make sure you launch this in Internet Explorer. Yes, you may be familiar with other browsers or you like other browsers, but I'm going to cover Internet Explorer. And what I'm going to cover is developer tools. So make sure you launch this in Internet Explorer. Yes, you may be familiar with other browsers or you like other browsers, but I'm going to cover Internet Explorer. And what I'm going to cover is developer tools. And all browsers generally have these developer tools available. And Internet Explorer also has developer tools available. Now if you click on the top right under settings, you should see developer tools. F12 also launches them. F12. So when you click on them, you should see a panel at the bottom appear. Okay, and it should say DOM Explorer. DOM refers to Document Object Model. So basically everything is encapsulated in the HTML. Then under HTML we have body. Then we have lots of other tags within body that allow us to create our page. So once again, open your page, then click on the top right and click on Developer Tools. Alternatively, you can press F12, which will also launch them. So far we've actually been using Notepad++, and that's generally been text-based. So what we see here is when we hover over particular tags or particular parts of our page, you will see our page gets highlighted. So if you're trying to clean something up, or you're trying to identify where what this particular HTML code refers to, you can hover over and use such developer tools. So the developer tools can be beneficial. There's other tools out there, like Dreamweaver. Some of you may have used Dreamweaver or Expression, Microsoft Expressions. So there's lots out there, lots of other tools, but these are kind of free tools. So you can actually hover over them. You can identify parts of your page, if you need to make any changes. There's other icons that you can click on if you maybe use JavaScript. So this is really good in terms of JavaScript or scripting. Debugger is generally for JavaScript and so on. So you can actually add code in that section. Currently this doesn't have much CSS, but you may have CSS that you could see on the right side of this panel at the bottom. So if you're trying to identify or trying to clean up your code, this type of a tool would really be helpful. There's lots of videos online that you can actually utilize and watch. So we're not going to actually spend much time debugging because we're not doing scripting, we're not doing JavaScript. But if you do want to use this tool, by all means you can do so. So there are other tools for other browsers. Google Chrome has one. Firefox also has its own debugger. So if you like a particular browser, you can always use these different tools for each browser.